Hey there, J's. McJuggerNuggets here. Guys, after the solid, positive response in yesterday's video, you guys want to see daily videos. So I'm bringing that back. Guys, Boogie's in surgery right now, so still wishing him the best of luck. I just woke up. I was reading some comments in the video last night. Some of you guys like the camera, some of you guys don't. I think the picture is like 10 times better awkwardly than my DSLR. The problem is the audio is not the best. I will think of some way to fix that. But it's a hell of a lot lighter, I'll tell you that, guys. I'm actually going to be showing you guys what I do in any given day. Also, I was reading some of the comments, and a lot of you guys are confused, like, what is going on right now? Like, I thought there was a series going on, Isaac and the creator, like, what is this? Stay tuned for the whole duration of this video, because I will be answering questions along the way. Also, if I'm doing dailies, they might be coming out at random times, so just make sure you have post notifications. I don't usually say that, guys, but the subscription notification on YouTube is like a really crappy system these days. So make sure you click the little bell next to subscribe so you're always notified when I'm uploading. But alright guys, let's start the McJuggerNuggets day. It's gonna get crazy. First things first, I'm gonna put some freaking clothes on, guys. Sorry you had to see that. So come on over here to my little equipment table. Grab the workout gloves. That's right, guys. I lift. I literally have a bottle of blood, guys. This is where sometimes you look at videos, you can see like old props and stuff. Like there's a Christmas series bird. You got the cow from like the game series. You got the revolver from the site. There's all sorts of shit in here, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really cannot stand this room, guys. Like, it feels like a cave. Like, I hate, the only good thing in here is sleeping, because there's no light that gets in here, but it's extremely depressing. But there's gotta be a reason I'm still keeping it, right? Time to suit up, Juggies. These always make me feel super badass, even though I'm not. Sorry, guys. I'm sure you've seen the standard YouTuber workout routine. I'll tell you what I do. Like I said, audio's butt. You got this big machine right over here. But I'll show you guys this since we're close now. This is where I'm at right now. You can see, not quite there. If you go back like 2 years ago during the Psycho series, I had a six-pack, man. I was ripped.
Dude, I was just trying to make money off merchandise.
Well, Dad didn't like that very much.
Dad wasn't supposed to know about it.
Yeah.
So.
And that took a lot of hardcore dieting, little to no carbohydrates, a lot of insanity. But then I got the spleen injury and I couldn't do it. So right now I'm going full-blown workout mode, guys. Gonna get the six-pack back. See, guys, I'm just benching my body weight, and I do that a bunch of times. Like I said, I'm not trying to get like super big. I don't like that look. I like to be super cut up. So as I was saying, I do back-to-back days of lifting. I take one day off and then back-to-back again. I keep repeating that cycle. But all right, guys, we're gonna lift this ish. If you guys can spot me, please. Yo, if I drop this on my neck, you guys get to watch that happen. It's gonna be really sick. Got Pandora open right now, guys. Listen to some EDM music. It's funny, this is probably weird for you guys to see real Jesse like this, but a lot of people asking about the Devil Inside series, guys. We're in an intermission right now, and I want you to understand that the Devil Inside series technically ended when Isaac returned back to his world. But this is actual me, and I'm trying to be real with you guys. But just remember, I do everything for a reason, and that the Devil Inside series was not for nothing. And yeah, a lot of people figured it out. There was no RiDGiD STUDiOS end card, and if there's no RiDGiD STUDiOS end card, then it's not over. And if I say there's a 2017 series, we're still in 2017. But guys, this is really me, because I've snapped out of it. We had that conversation, guys. The goal right now for the McJuggerNuggets channel is let's just have some fun. I want to show you my real life. Let's chillax together. We'll do some one-off videos, some fun shit. Oh, you got me on a rant now, guys. You got me on a rant. Before we get into the next thing, guys, I do want to grow the channel and get the views back up. And to do that, I don't know if you guys realize on YouTube, but if you want to grow on YouTube, you have to appeal to children. The vast majority of YouTube is little kids, and in order to appeal to little kids, you got to change things up a bit. Obviously, little children are not going to appreciate the devil inside, where it's about drugs, grief, and all this other crazy ish. It was super dark, and kids don't understand that I'm not actually that person. I'm not actually Isaac. Well, I am. See, when I say things like that, and kids take it at face value, and they don't understand sarcasm or anything like that, you can see where it's really hard to get views. So it's a trade-off. Like, although I've weeded my audience out, and now we have a lot of people that appreciate storytelling and then might not be happy with the vlogs, also my views have diminished because we weeded out all those little kids that don't understand storytelling. So that's the dilemma, guys. But ideally, we're gonna grow the channel a bit, and then we'll get back into the good old-fashioned McJuggerNuggets stories. Dumbbells, guys. I started here, moved on to these, then I moved on to these. I'm at the 40s now. I'm at the 40s. I was doing 50s, guys, but then I fucking hit myself in the head with one of those, so we're gonna do 40s today. That was it, Juggies. So you don't want to kill yourself while you're doing insanity. Also with lifting, I'm not trying to get an injury again, because I'm gonna show you guys insanity in a sec, but before we do that, I need to get my shake on. Love this stuff, Jays. We got chocolate milkshake. That's right, guys. It's somehow healthy chocolate milkshake. I'm sure there's all kinds of weird crap in here. Vanilla ice cream. I'm doing vanilla ice cream today. I alternate every other day. It's pretty cool. This looks like some shit Isaac used to do. Definitely. Hey, Joe's kids, you want some of that? Milky, milky coconut. Milky, milky coconut. Yummy, Ella. Vanilla ice cream. Jays, now that it's actually me back, I think we need to have a conversation. It's about life, and it's also about change and the channel. Let's sit down and talk about this. Alright, guys. It's time to have a serious talk. We've been having a lot of these recently. See, I have one of the hardest jobs on YouTube. It's not a hard job is what I'm saying, but as far as other YouTubers go, what I do is extremely different. I've played a multitude of characters over different series. 3 million of you subscribe for a character known as Psycho Kid in just one of my many stories. So it's a little weird when that ended. I had to push myself out of the box because a lot of you guys are still expecting a crazy dad, a crazy kid, this dysfunctional life, whatever. One thing that I've learned about people, and YouTube especially, is people hate change. Little kids hate change. Teenagers hate change, older people really hate change, and it's really hard to adapt. Everybody gets really comfortable, your expectations grow, and you're always in a state of order, and technically you're never gonna grow there. You're never gonna become a better person. Just ignore my calic back here. If I just drew attention to it, I apologize. If you really wanna grow and change, you gotta enter complexity, which means you have to put a little bit of struggle. You gotta change things up a bit. And one thing I realized, you really feel it on YouTube. Fans like to put creators in a box, expect only one thing. I know when we started the Ursula series, people were freaking out, be like, that's Jesse's dad with the two-face. It's like, no shit, we're playing characters. This new story has started. We're doing the collab stuff. People are like, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't like this. Or the Christmas series, they're like, I'm confused. I don't understand what's going on. I don't like this. And we saw it with Isaac. I literally watched it happen. Everybody hated Isaac. They're like, I don't like this. This is stupid. But then there's a turn that happens. And I've seen it every series I've done. There's a turn where people are like, oh, I like this now, suddenly. I literally watched as everybody for a few months was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I hate Isaac, I don't like it. To suddenly everybody loves Isaac and then misses Isaac. And what that is pretty much just people getting used to it. Suddenly that becomes the new comfort, that becomes the new order. They've gotten past the complexity stage and now it's comfortable and they're used to seeing it. Unfortunately, with our 1 month series, I noticed that it's not enough time for people to get used to that concept, and by the time, usually it's the last week of the month where they got used to it and we're finally on board with it, but then it's ending. But with Isaac, we had a nice like 2-month period where you guys were really into it and loved it, but then it had to end. So because of these constant changes, Jays, I think that's why my channel has a harder time growing than others, because we're always reinventing ourselves, literally, on the McJuggerNuggets YouTube channel. And some people can't handle those changes. Some people like to subscribe to one channel where you know you're gonna get one type of content and one type of personality. But on here, I think we have a lot more fun, and I have such a diverse group of audiences where, you know, some people don't like these real life vlogs, or other people want the stories, other people, you know, want the Ursula stuff, other people want, you know, the Christmas stuff, want the collab stuff, want the devil inside, want psycho stuff. So we have an eclectic bunch on the channel, but I hope through and through you guys almost latch on to me as a person and the characters and the stories I portray, and can kind of see through what I do on YouTube and understand me as a storyteller and a creator. So what's my point in all this? Well, guys, we had a few recent big changes, and I want you guys to hopefully understand just how life and things and changes work. Jeffrey has quit his job as doing YouTube full-time. Parker has left the channel. The devil inside is done and Isaac is back to his world. I am now doing these videos. The new camera changes. All these things happening at once. There's gonna be a little bit of a culture shock where people are like, I don't like this, I don't want this, because we as humans, we're very much stuck in our routine, our habits, and when things change, we freak out. We're like, no, 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 I want to be, like, we are lazy as shit. Like, I'm myself included, and I don't like that. I sometimes look back and I'm like, how was I doing 2 episodes of the Psycho series every single day? That's impossible. Like, how is that a thing? And to be honest, it always felt quite easy to me, and the reason is because I made it a routine. I made it a habit. Yeah, the first maybe week or so was hell on earth, but then I got used to it, and I didn't know life outside of that. And same with doing weightlifting and insanity. Same with using this camera. It's the same with anything. You just get used to it and you create a routine. And what will happen is people get used to living a certain type of way, and if you want to change something, you just have to do it, stop thinking about it, and create the habit. So that's why I'm forcing myself now to do daily videos again, just to get back in that flow, because when we're doing the devil inside, it was every other day, and I started to get used to that routine, and that was only because I was used to it from when we were doing behind the scenes. So what's the whole point of this conversation, guys? It's just to make you guys feel better, to like, no, change is necessary, and when I found the Psycho series, it was only by constantly innovating on the channel. Like, I did a Freak Out parody, and it blew up. So you might see some changes, some more innovations coming to the channel. It's the only way to grow, and I will never be comfortable sitting in a little box. I'm always going to be trying to change and grow, and I want you guys to come with me and accept that it's actually a pretty awesome thing to be able to do. Because trust me, if I was still doing the Psycho series, it would have been stale by now, and that's why I ended it when I did. But I'm super pumped for things in the future, guys. We gonna keep on growing, baby, and we're gonna do what we need to do to adapt and survive the YouTube game, guys. And speaking of more changes, guys, I'm actually gonna be getting a new editor. That's Jeffrey's piece of laptop right there that I've been editing on recently. The Canon G7X uses some weird frame rates. It uses 25 frames per second and 50. That's right, 25 and 50. Normally it's 24 frames per second and 30 frames per second and 60 frames per second. So I've been unable to use my Mac, so I'm actually gonna be downloading Adobe Premiere. I normally edit on Final Cut Pro, guys. However, with that, I'll be changing and learning a new editor, and it's something that I can easily procrastinate on and be like, oh, I don't feel like it. But guys, it's time to grow. Let's do it. I realize I just rambled for 5 minutes, guys. The takeaway is, if there's a change that you've been procrastinating on, or you don't like change, you guys got to get used to it. You don't want to be a crabby old man who's like, hey, young people, I don't... If there's that one thing, though, that you've been wanting to do, but you just feel so comfortable and you feel like a lazy human like me, just start doing it and make it a habit. Make some new habits starting today, guys. It's just feeling like one of those days. RiDGiD ran over, guys. You wanted daily vlogging, so this is what you freaking get. Premiere Pro costs $250 a year. Holy guys, it's installing right now. That's what I'm editing on. I'm gonna try and get really good at it so we get some crazy. We got After Effects. Oh man. Now why would I need that kind of stuff? Oh yeah, I just realized I don't have a cameraman either. I guess I need one of those. Time to do Insanity! Let's go! Guys, I'm 20 minutes in. I've been doing this on and off for like 3 or 4 years now, and it's still just as ridiculous as before. I'm on water break right now. Guys, anyway, away this video is while Boogie's getting his surgery. I just want you guys to understand, it's never too late to change. It's never too late to break a bad habit like Isaac and to change your life and become the person you want to be. Don't let people, oh shit! Don't let people keep you in a box. Break out of the box. Escape. Escape, druggies. I love the vlog. It's great to be back vlogging. You guys are holding me accountable. Oh shit. You guys hold me accountable. Oh Lord. If you guys want to watch a funny video, watch day 666 of Insanity. It's old as shit. Holy crap, Jace. Just got done doing Insanity. Holy shit, guys. I never want to hear any excuses. There's no excuses. I'm supposed to be stressed right now. I always get real hype after a workout, guys, but I had abdominal surgery less than a year ago, and I'm doing the same shit that gave me the injury. I had a brain injury, senior year of college, vegetable for fucking 6 months. There's no excuse to change up your ish. If you're doing nothing, that creates Envy creates hatred towards people that are actually doing stuff. Get up and move. You have no excuse. 8 years old. I was incapacitated in a wheelchair because I got 3rd-degree burns. Traumatized for life. Still doing stuff. 7 years. 200 subscribers. And now we have 3.5 million, guys. I sucked. My first videos all sucked. My acting was horrible. Just keep working, guys. For as long as you're doing stuff, there's no such thing as failure. For as long as you keep trying, you don't lose. So get up and go, guys. You think I've been handing everything? Nah. I quit so many conventional jobs, go against so many conventional wisdoms just to get where I'm at right now. Psycho Dad, yeah, nobody had my back. I was doing what I had to do, and I just had so much passion and energy that I created the environment around me to be conducive to creating this stuff, guys. I'm gonna stretch it out. Hype mode is real, guys. So if you're waiting, if you're watching this, if you're looking up stuff, just screw it. Just start doing shit now. You'll thank yourself in the long run, guys. Trust me. I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna calm down now. I got roid rage, guys. Anything is possible, guys. If Boogie, like age 40, with his rough history and past growing up and throughout his life, can make a change, then so can you. If Jeffrey can be miserable at his accounting job and quit his years of schooling and all the degrees and all the tests to then pursue YouTube, so can you, guys. If you're age 16, 17, what do you have to lose? Stop watching this video and just go do stuff. Stop researching, guys. I'm telling you, like, anything is possible. Like I was saying, I was crappy. Some of my videos still are crappy. Anybody can do this. Just do not give up on it. And guys, it's funny, like, one thing I had to learn, one of the hardest lessons for me was that, like, as you're growing up, you are like crying, whining, you know, as a baby, as a toddler, it's like, I want this, and your parents condition you to basically stop asking for stuff. Well, guess what? You have to keep that. You have to, once you get older, you have to bring that back, because nobody is gonna fight for you. You know, I'm gonna try my best to fight for you, but ultimately I'm not you. I don't know what you want. And you should know what you want, or figure it out. Where you know, that inner voice, what is it telling you to do? Pursue that. You have to be your advocate. You're the best fighter for yourself. Nobody's gonna fight for you. You have to be your own self-advocate. So if you want something done, it has to come from you. Don't expect other people to suddenly know what you want, or to suddenly be on board. You have to express that, and you have to go full out on that shit. So don't stop fighting for what you believe in, guys. And that's it. I'm gonna go get a shower. Jesus Christ. Next part of the day is meal prep, Juggies. Do asparagus, broccoli, steak, chicken, brown rice, and Ella always sits here and waits for food to drop, but it doesn't happen, does it, Ella? It doesn't happen. You're not used to this vlogging camera, are you? I remember I used to, the asparagus is bunched with this little rubber band. This used to be Psycho Kid's ponytail hairband. It's freaking disgusting, actually, now that I think about it. Well, hold on to these. You never know what's gonna happen on the channel. Bon appetit, Juggies. That is the final result. Rinse and repeat every day, guys. I'm actually gonna end this vlog off. My mom's grinding away still. If you guys want to buy some merch, links are always in the description. We got some great Devil Inside merch with some Isaac stuff, as well as all the classic McJuggerNuggets merchandise. We do have some bags, and I've seen some bedrooms with the all like 5 McJuggerNuggets posters. Pretty sick stuff, guys. Collect them all. Still no official word yet on Boogie's surgery. We're waiting. We'll probably get results in tomorrow's vlog. If you have not gotten enough McJuggerNuggets, guys, I will be streaming tonight on twitch.tv/McJuggerNuggets from probably around like 9 p.m. Eastern. Come get to know me, guys. Be your best friend. Everybody who's in the stream knows we get real close, real intimate in that. So guys, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. Drop some likes on this video, guys. If you're hyped for daily vlogs, thank you guys so much for all the love and support recently. Super pumped to get back to it. And just remember the point of this vlog, guys. You gotta believe in yourself, and do not stop trying. And if you're looking for some support, you know you got me. All right, Jays, I'm gonna eat this ish. Love you, Jays, to death, and don't forget to keep it rigid. Gotta get an eating shot.